Hello Capricorn, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading for the 16th to the 22nd of December. So Christmas is coming. I always want to go, the goose is getting fat. I don't know, it's an old English thing. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. If you haven't got a penny, a halfpenny will do, and if you haven't got a halfpenny, God bless you. There's your nursery rhyme for the day. Hello. Oh, very nice, dropping out Four of Wands. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm so happy to have you on board with me. I love to read for you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Buttons underneath. However, if the readings don't resonate, you can move on. Please make sure that you check out other aspects of your natal chart before you do, though. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands coming out here. Now, the Seven of Wands is a card that talks about sticking up for yourself, defending yourself, having to sort of put up arms, you know. It could be that other people are talking about you and you're fending that off, but it could be a very physical thing too. People stepping into your space, go away, I need some time alone here. Yeah, some sort of intrusion, conflict, people coming onto your turf there, Capricorn. Okay, so the first card we have out is the Eight of Pentacles. Now this is really nice. This talks about working very hard on something. A lot of Capricorns working on self stuff at the moment, so this could be about working on yourself. Can be working at a job, working diligently. Can be working at a craft too. It could be an esoteric worker, but definitely working very hard at something here. Could be finishing off like study, finishing off a degree, putting work into something at home, maybe doing your home up, all of those things. Now we have the Seven of Swords coming in next. Now the Seven of Swords is another card that gets a raw deal. It is looking like this man is stealing these swords. He can't pick the rest up though. He can only take 5. He has to leave 2 behind. Does take on the card of stealing, deceit, somebody stealing away with something. However, lots of other meanings here. Running away with your ideas, you know, taking what's yours and fleeing in the night. Can be the card of being selfish, self-centered, taking what you think rightly belongs to you. But any of those things apply with the Seven of Swords. And it often depends on the other cards around. It's like the Three of Swords. It just depends on what comes up with it. Okay, then we have the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands talks about messages going backwards and forwards very quickly here. I think for some of you here, it looks like you're working on some sort of relationship. They can be seen as the arrows of love, but it's very fast, rapid, heartfelt things, because the wands are passion, so something is happening here. And then we have the Six of Swords. I don't know whether you're coming or going in this reading at the moment. Now the Six of Swords talks about moving away from something or moving towards something. I note that you have a frog in here, and I keep saying to people it must be you've kissed too many toads and now you're looking for your prince. But moving away or towards something. We'll find out what that is. Definitely packing up everything you know, though. Knowing where you're going, knowing what you're doing here. Okay, and then we have Temperance. Now, the Temperance card talks of balance. It talks about having a very even give and take. Understanding the power of head and heart, you know, emotions and logic. Having a balance of all those things. And this feels like where your energy is at the moment. I think you've been working hard on that. Okay, and then we have the card of Karma. So we have the card of Justice coming up here. This is equal give and take too. So you have a lot of that in this reading. Understanding the value of give and take. Understanding. My stomach is really growling. If you can hear it, I'm sorry. But the Justice card is about getting back what you've put in. This can be a legal card as well. So it can be winning something that you've been in court over, winning some sort of argument, winning something legal, as well as the karma stuff. So it can go either way. Okay, then we have a Knight of Cups. Now, this is someone ready to make an offer. It could be you making an offer. I feel like for some of you here, you've moved away from a relationship. There's some sort of legal settlement here, and the other person's coming in to say, well, how about I give you this? So that's on its way to you. This can be an offer of love. It can be an offer of something that you love rather than love itself. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords can represent the air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. But this is more about her energy. She holds her sword high because she's ready to cut out that doesn't serve her. She's ready to tell a truth if it needs to be. She can be quite spiteful and harsh sometimes, but that depends on what she's using her sword for. Because if she's just telling a truth, then she won't strike you with that sword. But if she's ready to cut you out or tell you or speak to you about something that isn't so nice, then her sword is ready. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles talks about abundance, inheritance, money coming in here. Some sort of windfall on its way to you. Okay, I'm going to do a recap and then I'll put the last card down. Now, it seems to me this is about being defensive. For some of you, it looks like some stuff is going on here around money and legal stuff. I feel like someone's doing something dodgy here that may be weaseling money out before it gets to you. I feel like that you have to be defensive. You're moving away from something here. You're definitely getting an offer to settle. So if it's any of you dealing with legal stuff, that's where it's at. Someone's coming in to make some sort of settlement here. Definitely messages going backwards and forwards here. For others of you, you're working on something because you're feeling like, to me, you have to protect your ideas or protect what you're bringing in here. You may have had some sort of issue or problem where there isn't any even give and take, and you're upset and you're moving away with your ideas here. You're moving away very rapidly too into some sort of place. You're taking what you've learned with you here. I think some of you may have been in partnership with someone or working with someone and you've had to move away because they've done something dodgy or they're trying to steal your ideas, because you're defending yourself greatly here. Especially Queen of Swords and that Wands at the beginning, which talks about defending and defending your ground. It's like you're really having to stand your ground on something here. There's an offer here of money. So maybe you were working in a contract or something with somebody. Some sort of financial relief here. Maybe it's something to do with your job. Maybe someone's stealing your ideas at work. You're moving away from it anyway. You're moving away from it. There's some sort of karmic thing here about bringing in balance. But I feel like somebody's doing the wrong thing by you here and you're having to pack up and go. This is to do with money for sure. It's some sort of settlement coming in here, some sort of money being offered here, but you're moving away from it, but not after speaking you're going to speak your piece about it first. Now I've got the Lovers coming out at the front here. Now it doesn't feel like a love reading to me, but it could be some of you are separating from someone after putting a lot of work into something. Maybe you feel like you've had to defend yourself quite a bit. There's messages of love going backwards and forwards here, but you're taking your kit bag and you're going here. There's no balance in this situation. There's something karmic about it. So somebody's offering you something and it is about abundance, but you just don't trust what's being offered. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. If we look at it at love, from a love perspective, someone's offering you something here. It's something really good because there's abundance here. But for some unknown reason, you're walking away. You're taking what you need and you're going. You don't trust it. There's no equal give and take. There's no balance. So even though it looks like abundance, it actually doesn't feel that way for you. But yet I have the Lovers here. So there's a choice on whether to stay with love or move on. But I think you're moving away because of the lack of give and take. It's really interesting because on the one hand, it feels to me like it's a really good offer, but on the other hand, you really don't trust it and you're not going to stay. So that's a very interesting reading, and the Lovers really does mean a choice here at the end. It's really about, do you stay or do you go? You don't trust it at all. There's some sort of karmic thing going on here. The way I see it is there's some sort of karma being worked out in this situation. No matter what it is, whether that's work or business or relationships or whatever, karma is at play here. Something isn't right with this offer, and you know it. You're using your intuition and you're walking away from it. But the thing is, the offer is probably good, but something doesn't sit right with you. This is about you not trusting it. Interesting, Capricorn, you'll have to let me know. So I've got to say to you, the card that came out very soon, and what you're asking for will happen in a very happy way. So some sort of karma's at play here. Some sort of lessons coming out of this for you. But it's not actually showing me what the lesson is. It's just showing me you don't trust what's being offered here. Maybe because of past experiences, I don't know. But anyway, Capricorn, enjoy your week. Let me know what happens. I'm interested.